Okay, guys, thank you guys for joining me here today at Doomsday Fitness. Today was arm day. I did triceps, biceps, and I worked forearms as well. Now, let me catch you guys up for a moment. About 3 or 4 months ago, I decided I wanted to amp up my strength a little bit. So I changed my workout to a more compound exercise strength training regimen. And in doing so, I completely took arm day out, period. I wasn't doing arms, no kind of isolation exercise at all. And the result of that, well, it was some positive and some negative results of that. I got a little bit bigger. I got way stronger than I was, but I did lose some of the definition in my arm. They've gotten bigger, but I've lost some of that definition. So once again, now I've switched up my regimen again, which you're supposed to do anyway every 4 to 6 months because your body will get used to it. So I've switched it up again, and I've thrown arm day back into it. So now I'm going to try to get some of that definition that I had previously. I'm going to try to get it back now. Now, the very first exercise I did after stretching was the easy bar curls. With the easy bar curls, you're going to target both heads of your bicep along with your forearms. Now, an advantage to starting off with these are you're going to really be able to warm up both heads of your bicep and your forearms together. Now, once you've done 1 or 2 warm-up sets, it's time to add a little bit more weight. Let's get that blood flowing. Now, I go a little heavier with these than I do any other curling exercise, and there's a reason for that. Right from the start, I want to go ahead and overload and shock my muscles to the point to where anything I do after this is I'm going to get the maximum effect out of it. Now, because I'm doing this exercise as just a way to get my muscles in a state of growth for later exercises, they don't have to be perfect reps. I cheat a little bit at the bottom just to get them up to the top where I can really focus. I'm focusing on the squeeze at the top, and I'm lowering down slow, feeling the weight the whole time. The next exercise I do are the dumbbell hammer curls. Now, these also target both heads of the bicep and the forearms at the same time. Doing these right after the easy bar curls are going to be very difficult. As you see, I'm allowing myself to cheat just a little bit, but that's okay for what comes next. After the standing hammer curls, I try to sit down and do a more focused rep with lighter weights just to really get some decent work in without allowing myself to cheat. Now we're going to get some focus reps in with the preacher curls using the easy bar. With these curls, you can pretty much target one bicep head over the other depending on which grip you take. A basic rule for bicep curls: if you're looking in the mirror, whichever side of your bicep you're seeing, that's the side that you're working over the other. I'm using a closer grip to target the outside of the bicep or the short head. Now, these are called focus reps for a reason. They want you to focus. Focus on the squeeze at the top and the stretch at the bottom. Now, normally I'll try to do 2 sets per grip. So I'll do 2 sets with the close grip, 2 sets with the grip shoulder width apart, and then 2 sets with the wide grip. Doing it this way ensures I get good focus reps in on both of the bicep heads, instead of trying to target both with one exercise. Just like any other exercise, progressive overload is necessary. What you want to do is make sure you're using a weight that you can control all the way up as well as all the way down. All muscles grow from 3 basic factors: stretch, contraction, and time under tension. So you want to make sure you get a good stretch at the bottom, make sure you're getting a good contraction and squeeze at the top, and make sure you're not rushing through the reps. This will make your biceps grow. Now let's move on to triceps. Now, one of the most well-known tricep exercises is the overhead dumbbell extension. 9 times out of 10, I'm seeing somebody doing them just like this. The way to do them to prevent injury and to make sure you're getting some good reps is just like this. Keep your elbows tight and keep them in the same spot throughout the entire exercise. Any tricep exercise where you have your arms over your head, you're going to be targeting the long head of your tricep. Now, just as the name suggests, your tricep has 3 separate heads. You can target each one depending on your arm placement during certain exercises. The overhead dumbbell extensions are great for adding overall size and strength to the long head of your tricep. These are dumbbell skull crushers, done on a flat bench. They can also be done with the easy bar. As long as you're on a flat bench, they're going to target the long and the lateral heads of your triceps. If you do these on an incline, they're going to target more of your long head. What you want to do here, once you lay on the flat bench, is you want to bring your elbows right above your ears. This is going to automatically activate your triceps. During the movement, when you get to the bottom, make sure you get a good stretch. And once you get to the top, make sure you get a good contraction and really squeeze. I prefer to do these with dumbbells rather than the easy bar, just because it makes it a little bit more difficult. Doing this exercise with dumbbells ensures that both arms are going to have to work independently, as opposed to something like the easy bar where one arm can pick up the slack of the other. Use the easy bar if you want to overload a little bit and add a little bit more weight to the exercise. The tricep push downs or pull downs are a very popular tricep exercise. You can do them with both hands at the same time as I'm showing here, or you can do them one arm at a time. Either way, keep the elbow in a fixed position. Make sure you feel that contraction at the bottom. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. And please comment any questions you have, any suggestions you have. Like I said, this is a new channel, so I'm trying to get better. There are improvements can be made, I know that. If you have any suggestions at all, feel free to leave a comment and I'll respond in a positive way. You know, I can take criticism. If something about the video you don't necessarily like, let me know. If there's something you think that I should do, let me know. If you have any requests for any kind of videos, or if you want me to explain anything, let me know. Thank you guys very much.